Okay, so today is August 13th, 2020. I'm currently in my basement right now. I'm gonna start a challenge today for the next 30 days, and I'm gonna do a painting every day for these 30 days. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, so this one was supposed to be kind of abstract. It's kind of like a cherry blossom type thing, like at night, kind of a nighttime vibe. I really like the color grading that goes with this one though. This one at the beginning, I totally thought it was gonna turn out like absolute trash. All the way up until I started actually painting the flowers themselves, because the background and like the tree itself were kind of poorly done. But just the technique from the video I was watching, like it's just a paint gradient that I slapped on there for the petals. It just looked really good and popped out on the canvas. In my opinion, it turned out really good. All right, so my camera died, but yeah. Here's what we got so far. I think I'm gonna call it tonight. Yeah, I'm just pretty tired. I've been at this for like, I want to say like an hour and a half, probably. So here, let me show you what I got. So yeah. Overall, I'm really happy how this one came out. This is definitely probably one of the better ones that I did. Yeah, my dad loves this one. It's somewhere up in his office. I'm gonna put up a picture of what it came out like off the canvas without the tape and everything so you guys can see. But if I could change anything about this one, it would maybe be the background. Like it's a little dark and I want some colors that pop a little more. But besides that, yeah, like I love this one. All right, so hey guys, it's day 2, August 14th, 2020. Got some new brushes, because I realized yesterday I was kind of limited by the brushes that I had. This painting was a very Japanese Zen kind of feel, like inspired, I guess. This one was actually really easy to do. I mean, it's just a bunch of straight strokes down for the waterfall and everything, just different colors. I had a lot of trouble with the rocks though, like they look pretty bad. And then my camera cut out when I painted the tree, which was like the centerpiece of the painting. Well, camera cut out, so. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It's kind of like my bad, but also, yeah, it is what it is. Well, I'm gonna call it there. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I like how this one turned out too. It's pretty basic, but I think it's a cool looking painting. I'll slap up what it looks like, just kind of like without the tape and stuff for you guys to look at, but yeah, not much different from what you see here. All right, so it's day 3. My camera battery is almost out and it's like 11:40 and I'm too lazy to charge it. So I'll give you guys updates as I do it. I'm not gonna film the whole thing tonight. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, so here's the first update. We're about 5 minutes in and we got the sky. All right, so update, we got a beach. Yeah, not gonna lie, things did not go according to plan. This one was just a disaster. I don't know what happened. I can't do trees. I honestly just can't paint trees for my life. Like, I like the beach kind of and the sky, but the tree... I don't even know what I did with it. I think it was the brush I was using, but dang, dude, this one still is like cringe-worthy. Okay, it's day 4. Honestly not feeling it at all today. Usually I'll watch a tutorial. Today I'm really just gonna do my own thing and see where it takes me. Boop. I remember thinking to myself for this one that I was like, I want to paint some mountains. And at first it did not look like it was gonna go well. They just look really blocky. But actually the mountains are probably one of my favorite things that I painted. Not the entire painting, but the mountains I really like. When I started using the palette knife on the shadows that I'd kind of blocked in, that's when the whole thing really came together. I mean, I really didn't do much for these mountains. I just scraped paint along a vague shape. But pro tip, if you ever want to make a good mountain, use a palette knife. Yeah, right here is where the painting fell apart. I can't do trees. Like, I literally just can't paint trees. As soon as I start painting the trees, everything starts to get way worse. Yep, so there's pretty much the finished product right there. Honestly, still love this painting, even though the foreground is just awful. Like, I didn't do anything in the foreground except some really vague blobby trees, but the mountains just came out so well, I'm not even mad about it. Alright, so I'm gonna really try and do my best on this one. The last like 2 or 3 days, my effort's been kind of lacking. I just wasn't feeling it. But I mean, really, you get what you put into it. So like, I'm gonna try and make my best effort. I know, yeah, I was just kind of lacking. So we'll see how this one goes. Peace. This painting was supposed to be like a sunset, cloudy beach scene, but as you can tell, the clouds in the background, you can't really differentiate them from like weird looking mountains to clouds to like hills. They just look weird. Yo, so I'm gonna be honest, it's been 4 or 5 days since I last filmed. I know I said I was gonna do a painting every day, but you know, stuff happens, and I didn't keep on track. So we're back at it. I had to move locations, so now we're in my grandparents' basement, which honestly, pretty solid spot. And let's get back to painting. Yeah, so this one I was like really excited about when I started. It was gonna turn out to be like a nighttime beach scene with like it being really dark and kind of moody. But as soon as I started painting the moon, it just all fell apart and I completely gave up, like not even a quarter way through painting it. Like the color gradient for the background looks pretty decent, but the moon just turned out so bad. The last one, my camera died, but it turned out really trash because I also ran out of paint. A few days when I started, I was like really like going for it, and the first few ones came out really well. Kind of the paintings have just gone like very downhill, not gonna lie. I think one of the things I'm gonna change up is first the position of the camera. I think I realized it's way too far away. And secondly, I think I'm gonna stop watching like tutorials or anything like that and just wing it, because I think I've just been focusing too much on following exactly what someone else is doing. But the whole point of this whole thing was just to learn how to paint on my own. So we're changing that up. Hopefully this one turns out really good because I just did my own thing. I think it probably will, but it also could probably not, so we'll see. Alright, so I've just basically, I don't know how well you can see this. Let me see. If you take a look right here, that's kind of what I'm going for. And then there was just like the rough sketch, so. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this one either. I remember spending a lot of time painting this one, and the trees in like the foreground for this one actually did come out a little bit better than my past ones. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't look very realistic at all, but I still like this one a lot, honestly. Here's the finished painting compared to the one that I stopped recording. I did add a little bit of highlights to the tree in the very front, and I think it does give like a better depth to the painting, so it looks a little bit better. What's up, guys? Today is August 31st, 2020. So I think it's been at least 4 days since I last painted. Mostly just for now. I'm moving back up to school in a couple of days, so like it's gonna be kind of hard, but I'm gonna try to do one every day. I love this painting. If you guys have ever played like Minecraft Skyblock, this is where I got the idea to do this one, just like a floating island. I just really like the concept. Hey guys, so I'm still working on this painting, if you can tell. I started it last night and then I realized I had to go to work tomorrow and it was gonna take me too long. But I think this has made me realize that, especially if I'm trying to do like a good job, because most of the paintings have been pretty mediocre, I should probably take my time and do like maybe like 1 or 2 days depending on how much time I have in a day, instead of doing them super quick, so that way you guys can kind of see like a better process as well. So from now on, I'm just gonna not concern myself about finishing by the end of the month or whatever, or within that month time frame, and I'm just gonna go for it in regards to like trying to produce the best quality painting each time I go for it, instead of just like throwing out some garbage, because the first few I have, some of them are trash. So yeah. My camera must have cut out. I don't remember exactly what happened, but yeah, as you can see, there's a lot more detail added to this painting, and this is probably the first half decent tree I've ever painted in my life. Yeah, so I think I'm done with this one. As you can see, I went a little too ham on the grass right here, and so I had to like put in a little piece of dirt to adapt and overcome, but yeah, that part looks pretty janky, but overall, like, I think this is one of my better ones for sure so far. So yeah. Sorry about the really bad focus on this first shot. Okay, so this is what I've got. Here, wait, give me a sec. This is what I've got so far. All I've done is just paint like the little planet in the corner, and then I masked off a spot where I'm gonna put like a moon. And right now I'm just gonna go in and put like some background, like spacey looking kind of stuff, you know? This one I went for like kind of like a planet space scene type thing. I used a black canvas, which was really interesting and cool because it just, everything pops so much more on it. But yeah, this is definitely, I think this has got to be my favorite painting of all of the ones I made. I just love how this one came out. So I'm doing the stars for the background here, and all I did was literally dip my toothbrush in some white paint and flick it on the canvas. I don't think you can do stars any easier than that. Oh. Oh man, that's looking nice. Nothing I would change about this one, to be honest. This is my favorite painting that I did, so. So yeah, it's been about 6 months since that last clip. So I never did make it to actually doing a painting each day for a month. I only did 9 paintings in total. And I think of those paintings, I only did like 5 of them actually like in one whole day, and the rest of them I spanned it out over like multiple days. But honestly, this video was never really about that for me. I wasn't really, it wasn't even really about paintings, honestly. I was just trying to kind of push myself out of my comfort zone. And I've always wanted to make a video and post it to YouTube, but I've always kind of doubted myself and like the ideas I have for videos. And I was so worried about like what everyone else that saw my video would think that I just never went out and did it. Anyways, if you guys want to see more 30-day challenge video kind of stuff like this, let me know. I have some other ideas in the works, and I'm going to be posting some more videos down the road, hopefully faster than 6 months this time, but we'll see about that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace.